Call to order the April 21st meeting of the Plymouth Township Zoning Hearing Board. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, the first order of business is property at 101 Hilltop Road. And I guess, Mr. Clark,
Yeah,
are you representing you, or are you representing yourself?
yeah, I'm represent myself.
Oh, okay, Ms. Clark, okay. Please come up and be sworn in.
State your full name for the record and spell it, please.
Lay Coach. First name is Ley, last name is Coach, Kuoch.
Thank you for your written statement. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter is the truth and the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I apologize for mispronouncing your name.
Ah, okay.
Okay, what are you looking to do, Mr. Francis?
Just a fence. It's gonna be like on the Reno Road. It's gonna be 10 feet, and from
10 feet high?
No,
10
no, I mean 10 feet.
in length?
Meaning that it is gonna be away from the road.
Oh, 10 feet in from the road?
Off the
Yes.
street.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then from Hilltop, I think it's gonna be like 62 feet.
Hilltop. Okay, what was the first road? It's going to be 10 feet in from which road?
Reno. How you say it, Reno?
Oh,
Reynolds.
Reno. Yeah, okay, I see it. Thank you.
You're, hey, go ahead, please. Is that all you?
Oh, yes, just, and then it go to the back, and that's it.
If we have any questions from the board, Mr. Frangiosa?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is a corner property, and the front of your house is on Hilltop Road?
Yeah.
Okay. So the fence won't block the front of your house?
No, just at the side.
Sure. Thank you for that. And is this going to be an open fence, or is it going to be, is it going to have dividers in it to prevent people from looking in?
Oh, what do you mean?
Privacy fence.
Well, hold on. You can't say anything until, if you want to come up and testify, you can, but we need to swear you in.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Feel free to come up if
Yeah.
you want to.
Okay.
She's feeling lonely anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
State your full name and spell it, please.
Stephen Z, Steven, last name SZE. S. Sam Zebra Edwards. SZE.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter is the truth and the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
So is the fence open, or will it be a privacy fence?
It's a privacy fence.
Privacy fence. And it's 6 feet high.
Yes.
Are there pets or children at the house?
In the house?
Or have a residence?
One pet.
Yeah, one pet.
And there's no businesses being run out of that.
No.
Thank you very much. No questions.
Thanks, Frangiosa. Ms. Lees?
So, I only have one question. It looks like the front entrance is on Reynolds Road or on Hilltop?
Hilltop.
Okay.
So I will say they tore down the house and rebuilt it.
Okay, all right. That's.
Yeah, you look at the old pictures.
Hey, Google Maps.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna be 60 feet, 62 feet, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks, Ms. Leeds. Mr. Gillett?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just clarification, so the fence is around, it's behind said it's 10 feet off. Is it the curb, sidewalk, or the center of the street?
From the curb,
The curb?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Prillick. Yeah, there is no sidewalk over there. Yeah, that was my initial, because how far off the sidewalk is it? And then I realized there is no sidewalk. Are your neighbors okay with this? Have they expressed
Yes,
any?
I think so.
Nobody said anything to us.
Okay. This is a PVC, so, it's like the white PVC, so it's opaque. Is it likely, how far off the intersection is it going to be? Like, off the corner, so we want to make sure there are no visibility issues?
There's another
Traffic.
property next, in the back, you mean?
No, I mean, at the intersection of Rennell and
We,
Hilltop, we want to make sure that.
62 feet.
Okay, it'll be 62 feet, so there will be no issue with the stop sign,
No.
causing
Yeah.
visibility at the stop sign.
62 feet back.
Okay. Okay, that's, okay, I have no further questions. Sure, yeah, I have none yet, but I was going to defer to you, Mr. Singh.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. When you say one pet, what type of pet is it? I mean, we're not talking about like a spider or anything.
No,
It's
it's just a
tarantula.
dog.
He's
It's a
he's a
dog.
small little dog.
Small dog, okay, that
Little
helps.
tough guy.
This is really for purposes of the decision, but one small dog, okay.
9
And you want to make sure that your dog doesn't run out into the streets? I mean, is that
Correct. He
It's
does,
the
yeah,
per-
he doesn't, so he doesn't go wander out.
the purpose of the fence?
Yeah, to keep him
Okay,
in.
okay. But no kids live there,
No
okay.
children.
I had one more question, but I can't think of it. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Is there anyone here from the, unless Mr. Rowe has any comments? Okay, thanks. Is there anyone here from the public who in favor or opposed? Please come up, and you have to be sworn in, right, to make comment?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, Jean.
Wait, hold on.
You need to be sworn.
Hold on.
Name is Jean Simons, and Jeanne, and the last name Simons.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony that you give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help
Could
you
you
God?
speak up a little bit?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Absolutely.
Ms. Simons, what is your address, if we may?
103 Hilltop.
Okay, great, thank you.
We're going to be neighbors.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. My question is this fence going to be the perimeter of the property?
Yes, so he's going to go around the property, correct.
Okay. Another question. I guess he was a realtor broker, Dave Dupal, and he was in charge pretty much of things going on at the house and its construction. And there was a survey that took place, and he said the property lines were different from what we thought, because we thought the property lines ran between the two garages that were there. And evidently, where the property line, I guess they think where it is it looks like where they planted sod, and they had to put in this swale drainage system, but it looks like it's a foot out from our garage at 103. So my question is, how far in the property line will this fence be put between the two properties at 101 and 103? And I'm asking Lee and Steve if they would consider an easement, because we have to have someone, mow grass. We have repairs that have to be done to the garage. Some were there preliminary before the sod was put down. We had our lawn guy had weed whacked, and he had damaged the siding. And then there was a J channel in the back of the garage that needs repair, and my son's going to do that work. However, and this has nothing to do with them, because obviously the builder and whoever was responsible for the landscaping, it's their responsibility. But when they were using their, I guess you call it like a, I don't know, it's like a backhoe or something, and it was a small little device, and it had the things in the front, and they put the sod on it, and the sod overhung on the sides, wider than the machine, and I believe they banged into the garage and dented the garage in and off its foundation, and there's some supports that are inside that are off the foundation. That can be fixed, but I'm asking consideration if there could be an easement, maybe at least a minimum of 3 feet from the garage.
Well, that, Ms. Simon, let me just due respect.
So I did not...
The easement, let me finish. The easement with these guys, between you and these folks here, that's not, this board doesn't have anything to do with that. You're going to have to talk to them yourself. This is just for the fence. You did ask a question, and I do want to give the applicant a chance to answer the question. What is the distance from the property, from Ms. Simon's property line, that the fence is going to be on that side?
Yeah, it looks like the sod was planted a foot up to...
Let's let them answer.
And I have pictures, so...
You knew it was 10 feet in from the curb of Rennell Road. Okay, now we're looking at a diagram that you submitted with your application, and there's no distance, nor is there evidence of where the property line is on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
How far is that fence going to be from that property line?
We're looking from the house out, it's going to be 15 feet.
Okay, that doesn't answer the question, though.
Yeah,
You plan on putting the fence right up to your property line?
Right now,
I'll be
here, it say from our house, it's 15 feet out. I don't know how far that is.
And presently, the sod's like only a foot away from the garage, and that looks like it's the property line.
Well-
And that would not be enough room for somebody to go in there and repair the garage, or even to mow the grass and do the necessary work. You know, we need more space.
We would be probably looking at anywhere from 13 to 15 feet from the house, and maybe probably 6 to 12 inches from the property line.
Inches.
Yeah, probably a foot, yeah.
Yeah, so if you could just consider that, aspect, we can have some space.
But the fence will be on Ms. Kuch's property. It will not be on your property. And is there a side yard setback for a fence, Joel? There's not. You can go up to the property line. Okay, so they don't need relief for that. You've got to talk to them separately about leaving a space, because they're allowed to go up to the property line by the zoning ordinance. And they said they're going to be 6 to 12 inches on their side of the property line. They can do that legally. If you need more space, you've got to talk to them about consideration.
Consider that, because, we don't have the money to get a surveyor to countermand the survey that was done by their builders. So we're trying to get back into our own house. I inherited the house from my mom, and there's repair work. My husband's handicapped. We had to stay at my mom's house. She didn't have steps.
Okay.
By the time he came home from rehome, the living room ceiling collapsed, and just everything got ruined.
We understand, Ms. Simons. This is a little bit, what you're saying right now is a little bit far afield from, so let's, do you have any other questions for the applicants or any other specific comments regarding the proposed fence?
Okay, in the front of the property, how far down will the fence come?
Front of the property?
Yeah, will it obstruct any views coming out?
Looks like it's going to,
driveway, or-
yeah, looks like it's going to come down like to about two-thirds of the two-thirds of the house.
It's not going to be between the front of the house and Hilltop Road. The fence is set back from the front of the house itself.
Right.
If you want to come up, you can look at this. Joe, show her.
10 feet off the sidewalk or well away from the corner, it looks like.
Yes.
And another question, what kind of fence?
Well, that, they testified that it's going to be is it a white?
Yes.
White
Yes.
PVC privacy fence.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, white panels, opaque. So,
Yeah,
you know,
you can't see through it.
Well, that's good.
This is what they submitted, this is Hilltop Road, rental, and they stated 62 feet from Hilltop, and then 10 feet from rental.
And then over here,
Yeah.
they were saying-
It's at the house. I'm
Okay? If you want copies of this, I can always make you a Joel.
Yeah, just her garage is there. It's attached, yes.
One more question while we're waiting. Mr. C, what is your relationship? Are you a owner? Do you own the property or?
Just her friend.
Okay, fine. I just, again, for my decision, I'd sort of identify who you are, okay?
So for anybody else, I have it up here on the screen.
Okay, Ms. Simons, any other questions?
No, I just say welcome to the neighbors.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Nice neighborhood, nice township to live in.
Okay. Any other public testimony or question? All right, hearing none, do we have a motion on this application?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the request as proposed.
In conformity with the testimony that was offered this evening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have a vote then. Thank you, Mr. Aprilli. Can I vote, Mr. Francesa? Chair votes in favor. Did we get a second to the? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you,
Fine.
Mr. Dunn.
And the vote is 4-0?
Yes, 4-0.
Yes, Simon,
Okay.
I will say, if you're concerned about the repairs to your garage, you can talk to Jim Wallace, and he can help facilitate what is required by neighbors to help somebody repair anything on their own property.
Okay, well, I will consider that. My son does work too. He's doing a
But,
lot.
for example, if she has to make repairs, you know,
Yeah.
she's allowed to make repairs. She's going on to your property to make those repairs.
That's not going to be a
Yeah,
problem.
so, if you
Yeah, I
have
don't-
any more concerns, you can talk to Jim Wallace. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Second,
Okay, yeah, I was wondering how soon can we start this?
Yeah,
Yes.
30 days, so there's a 30-day appeal period before I can issue a permit. And I do not have a current permit, I sent that permit back to the.
Okay, thank you guys.
thank you. The second item on the agenda is 123 Scarlet Drive. Mr. Michael Andrew, please come up.
Sorry, remain standing. Michael Andrew, Michael Andrew. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Andrew, tell us what you're looking to do.
Sure. Very similar case. We own our property at 123 Scarlet Drive. We're a corner property, so again, we're looking for the variance for front yard setback on the side lot. Our lot is more favorable to the side lot. We have a relatively smaller backyard, so by doing a fence, I guess per code or per zoning approvals, we'd have a very small fence in the backyard. So we're looking to have that go around the side yard there. We have 2 dogs now, and I have a 1-year-old. So we're just looking to keep them in the lot and not have to take them on walks every morning. And also as my daughter grows, to be able to, because we are at an intersection there. So just to kind of have the little more comfortability that, she can't just run out into the street and so forth. We're looking to do just an aluminum style fence, so see-through. From the actual corner of Scarlet and Cardinal, I didn't have a tape measure long enough, but you're at least probably 75 to 100 feet. So it certainly wouldn't be any obstruction to the cars coming around the corner there.
I checked out your neighborhood.
Okay.
Your
My
site
mom
was-
mentioned today that she saw someone stop by, so.
Yeah,
when-
yeah. In
With
fact,
my
it
daughter
must be your
outside.
wife. I saw someone pushing a baby carriage
Yeah.
and a stroller into the garage.
That was my mom.
Okay, yeah. So I got a sense of the property. Anything else you need to tell us?
No, I don't think so. I think that's pretty much everything.
Do we have any questions of Mr. Frangiosa?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Are any businesses run out of the property?
No.
Thank you. And you've already answered the question is why you need the fence and the fact that it's see-through, so even if it were closer to the intersection, at least oncoming vehicles and pedestrians would be able to see
Yes.
what's occurring. But you're far enough back. No further questions.
And one thing just to add, we're going to be approximately 15 feet off of the curb length. So give or take probably about 5-ish feet away from the sidewalk. I didn't want to have the fence directly up on that because of our dogs, and you never know who else is walking by, so wanted to keep some separation there.
Just to clarify, 5 feet off the sidewalk?
About 5 feet off the sidewalk. It's about 15 feet in total. There's a tree at the corner of our property, so I was planning to kind of basically 90 off of that. I think the drawing here originally showed an angle, but that was a first initial sketch. So with doing the setback off of the actual sidewalk, the plan was just to 90 at that corner. So that gives you about 5 or 6 feet off of the sidewalk itself.
Will the fencing be behind that tree?
Yeah, so the tree would be on the sidewalk side of the fence.
Right, I got, okay.
Yep, that would be,
That's a
it
nice-
wouldn't be enclosed.
Nice little tree, actually. So it'd be 5 feet off the sidewalk
Yeah,
everywhere.
approximately,
And
yes.
it won't abut the corner at Cardinal and Scarlet, will it?
No, because we're going to stop at the driveway.
Yeah, that's right, okay.
So we're going to be, like I said, probably 75 feet or so from the corner of.
It doesn't look like there'd be any visibility.
No,
issue
you're
there.
pretty far back, yeah.
Okay. And are your neighbors okay with this?
Yeah, we haven't heard anything. I told my neighbor directly behind us, and he has no issues. And everybody else has been very friendly. And there's quite a few other houses in the neighborhood that have similar circumstances.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed there are various kind of fences in the
Yeah.
neighborhood, too. Yeah, I have no further questions. Mr. Stanton?
Just very quickly, just to confirm, because I was writing while you were testifying, 2 dogs
Yeah.
and a daughter?
Yes.
Okay, young, I assume?
Yeah, she just turned 1 last week.
Okay, I always like to put in the reason for the.
Sure.
you're asking
Thank
for
you.
that. Thank you. No further questions, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Rowley, do you have anything? No question. Yeah, that's just to be clear, that's going to be the 54-inch black
Black
aluminum
aluminum,
picket
yep.
style fence, okay. Very common around, especially in this area.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone from the public have comment? Or hearing none, can we have a motion?
I would motion to recommend approval.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Leeds, a second. Second. Thank you, Mr. Riley. Let's have a vote, Mr. Francesco.
In favor.
Ms. Leeds.
In favor.
Mr. Riley. In favor. The chair votes in favor, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you. I just need to be in touch, and then, do I need
All
to
right.
formally submit a
All right.
public comment then?
You will.
Okay. Can I submit that within the 30 days? So
You
have
can,
it?
yeah, absolutely. We just told them this.
Sure. But at the 30 days, then it'll be released if I get you everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Cardinal view.
It's near Cardinal, it's near Cardinal, Scarlet Drive and Cardinal.
Out to be.
No further business. We're adjourned until May 17th. Thank you.